More than half of the world's population now lives in cities, and that figure will grow to three-quarters by 2050. At the same time, the world's current populace is 7 billion people, and will reach 9 billion in coming decades. These facts complicate some already serious agricultural challenges. Due to climate change and a history of unsustainable farming, more land is becoming unproductive. According to the UN, 1/4 of all agricultural land is now seriously degraded. In the US, some 49 million Americans experience food insecurity, and another 23 million live in food deserts. In many cities, landscape architects are working with policymakers, planners, and community groups to better integrate agriculture into untapped urban areas, tackling both food insecurity and obesity, which is caused by the lack of low-cost, fresh produce. According to the UN Development Program, some 800 million people a year practice urban agriculture worldwide. The practice is also growing in American cities. Last year, 38% of American households, some 41 million people, grew a vegetable garden. Converting residential yards is an easy way to transform an unproductive lawn. Vegetables and fruit trees can introduce fresh produce into diets at low cost. In some cities, residents can lease out their yards to local cooperatives and then reap the benefits. Communities can also put nearby empty lots to good use. Cities like Detroit and Cleveland are offering abandoned lots at almost zero cost if there is a commitment to grow things on them. Parking spaces can be transformed into garden plots for multifamily housing complexes. In this example, using raised beds allows older residents to participate in farming. In all these examples, it's important to test the existing soils for lead and other toxic elements. One alternative is to create raised beds and adding new soil. Smart communities are also looking up. Hot rooftops can be turned into cool, lush, productive social spaces in any climate. Schools, youth centers, and community organizations have redesigned their rooftops as healthy outdoor spaces. Food grown on these roofs is redistributed, helping to fight food insecurity and obesity. Entrepreneurial restaurateurs have set up farms on their own roofs or even expanded out to larger spaces, growing produce for their own customers. Restaurants can also be set within these landscapes. Commercial urban farmers are using massive rooftops to grow lettuce, tomatoes, and fresh herbs. Also, one smart idea being considered, big box stores could lease out their massive rooftops to these farmers and then purchase the food for resale. Landscape architects can design innovative food distribution networks that knit these landscapes together into an edible city. They can help knit all these local, community-driven projects into a more healthy and sustainable network. Produce grown in neighborhoods can be circulated at local farmers markets, shops, and community food banks. The use of mobile storefronts helps reach people who don't have access to low-cost, fresh, nutritious food. With local distribution networks in place, nearby suburban farms can also participate, bringing their food into the city and helping grow a healthy food system.